So, I want to give you some advice, rather, on receiving and giving advice. So, I'm going to give you some advice on taking and giving advice to others. First thing, when it comes to taking advice, I think it's important that we get in the habit of being willing to receive advice from other people. Being open, we can let our pride get in the way from having others give us wisdom and speak into our lives, and it really stunts our growth, not only spiritually, but just as human beings. So I've gotten in the habit of actually seeking out advice when I'm making important decisions, and so I have these certain people in my lives that are I consider are godly people, and they have a source of wisdom, and so I seek them out. And I think it's important not to just seek out advice from anybody. I mean, depending on how important the topic it is, but being willing to seek out advice and listen to that advice and honestly consider that advice, even if it disagrees with your perspective, because hey, God may be trying to show you a different way, or give you a new perspective. The second thing is in giving advice. Just like we can be stubborn in taking advice from other people, I think we can be stubborn in giving advice, and we expect that when we give advice that person has to take it, and they have to do what we say. But there's a reason it's called advice. You're not telling them what to do. You're giving them advice. You're giving them an option of what your take on it and what you think is wise advice. So it's important that we don't get our feelings hurt when we give somebody else advice, is giving them room to not take it and to disagree. We, out of our care for them as a friend or family member or whatever, we're giving them our take and our perspective, and maybe the wisdom we've garnered, and they may or may not take it. So take that or leave it. That's the advice that I have for you on giving and taking advice.